Hello, my dear students. Welcome to a new episode of Life Science. Today we'll talk about the characteristics of mammals. What do you have in common with a bat, a donkey, a giraffe, and also a whale? You are all mammals. Mammals live in the coldest oceans, the hottest deserts, and almost every place in between. The tiniest bats that weigh less than a cracker, and the blue whale that can weigh more than 20 school buses, all these are mammals. Though mammals vary in many ways, all of the approximately 5,000 modern species share common or certain characteristics. Even though they look very different, all of these animals are mammals. The mandrill baboon, this is a mammal, also rhinoceroses, and the beluga whales. The first mammals that appeared to live on Earth. Fossil evidence indicates that about 280 million years ago, reptiles called therapsids existed. Therapsids. These animals had characteristics of both reptiles and mammals. True mammals appeared soon later. Mammals appeared in the fossil record more than 225 million years ago. Mammals were about the size of mice. Can you imagine this? These animals were endotherms. Endotherms means they were able to keep their body temperature constant. They did not depend on their surroundings to keep warm. Also, these characteristics allowed them to look for food at night and to avoid being eaten by dinosaurs during the day. When the dinosaurs died out, more land and food were available for the mammals to live. These resources allowed mammals to spread out and live in many different environments. Dolphins, monkeys, and elephants have hair and specialized teeth, just as you do. Mammals share these and many other characteristics that make them unlike other animals. The first characteristic is making milk. Like all mammals, this calf drinks its mother's milk for the first meal. The milk is produced from special glands called mammary glands. Mammary glands. Mammary gland is a gland that secretes milk in the female mammal. All mammals have mammary glands, but not no other animals has these glands. The mammary glands are structures that make milk. However, only mature females produce milk in their mammary glands. So only the mature females produce milk in their mammary glands. All female mammals feed their young with its milk. All milk is made of four materials or four substances. The milk is made of water, protein, fats, and sugars, but the amount of each nutrient, the percentages or the ratios, they differ from the milk of one mammal to another. For example, the human milk has half the fat and twice the sugar in the cow's milk. Then breathing air. All animals need oxygen to get energy from their food. Like birds and reptiles, mammals use lungs to get oxygen from the air, yes. But mammals have a muscle that helps them get the air. This muscle is called the diaphragm. Diaphragm is a large muscle that helps bring air into the lungs. Diaphragm is a large muscle that helps bring air into the lungs. The diaphragm lies at the bottom of the rib cage. As you can see, when the diaphragm contracts and relaxes, it gets the air in or out of the lungs. Diaphragm is a dome-shaped muscle that is attached to the lower ribs and that functions as the main muscle in respiration. Then being endothermic. As oxygen helps to break down a mammal's food, the energy is released. This energy keeps mammals warm. Has a dog or a cat ever sat in your lap? If so, then you have felt how warm a mammal's body is. Like birds, mammals are endotherms. Mammals' internal chemical changes, the chemical processes, keep their body temperature constant. The ability to stay warm helps these mammals, to survive in cold areas and stay active when the weather is cool. Also, mammals have hair. All mammals have hair, even whales. Can you imagine this? Mammals have a few characteristics that help them from losing their body heat. They need to maintain the heat inside the body. One way to stay warm is by having hair. Mammals are the only animals that have hair. All mammals, even whales, have hair. Can you imagine this? Yes, even whales have small hairs. They are called downy hairs. Mammals that live in cold climates, such as the Arctic fox, usually have thick coats of hair. These thick coats are called fur. Large mammals that live in warm climates, such as elephants, for example, do not need warm fur because they are already living in warm climates. This, the thick fur of this Arctic fox helps its body to stay warm in the coldest winters. Humans have hair all over their bodies, as apes do, but the human body hair is shorter and more fine than ape hair. Most mammals also have a layer of fat under their skin to keep them warm, to trap the heat inside the body. This fat helps trap heat in body. Whales, for example, and other mammals that live in cold oceans have an especially thick layer of fat called blubber. As you can see, this upper part, this is a thick layer of fat called blubber. Then what about teeth? Another unique mammal characteristic is specialized teeth. Modern birds do not have teeth. Yes, we already knew this. Fish and reptiles have teeth, but usually all of their teeth are identical. But the mammals have teeth with different shapes and sizes for different jobs. Also, mammals replace their original baby teeth with a permanent set of teeth. Your own mouth has three kinds of teeth, which are you have the cutting teeth in front. These are called the incisors in the front of your mouth. Most people have four incisors on top and four of them on the bottom. These are the incisors at the front of your mouth. Next to incisors are stabbing teeth. These are called the canines. These are on the sides. Stabbing teeth called the canines. Canines help you grab and hold onto food. Then your flat grinding back teeth, they are called molars. Each kind of tooth helps mammals eat a certain kind of food. Meat-eating mammals have large canines to help them get and eat prey, but plant-eating mammals have larger incisors and molars to help them bite and grind the plants. This is an example of a meat-eating mammal. Mountain lions have sharp canine teeth for grabbing their prey. Can you see the sharp canine teeth? What about horses? These are an example of plant-eating mammals. Horses have sharp incisors in front, sharp incisors for cutting plants, and the flat molars. Can you see the molars in the back for grinding plants? What about mammals' reproduction? All mammals reproduce sexually. Sperm fertilizes eggs inside the female's body, so this is internal fertilization. Though there are a few exceptions, most mammals give birth to live young. Newborn mammals stay with at least one parent until they are grown. Newborn mammals, the babies, stay at least with one parent or both until they are grown. Mammals' parents care for and protect their young during this time. So this mother bear will attack anything that threatens her cubs. Then the last feature or the last characteristic of mammals is the large brains. A mammal's brain is much larger than that of most other animals that are the same size. So if we have two animals that are the same size, one of them is a mammal and the other is not, for sure the size of the brain of the mammal is larger than the other animal. This larger brain allows mammals to learn and think quickly and also to respond quickly to the events around them in order to survive. Mammals use vision, hearing, smell, touch, and taste to find out about the world around them. The importance of each sense often depends on a mammal's surrounding. For example, mammals that are active at night, so they depend on hearing more than vision. Hope you understood this episode. See you in the next one. Thank you, guys, and goodbye.